Hello, welcome parents. I hope you have come here with an open mind as we will be discussing your child's future and ways that you can put them on the right path for success. We are going to discuss your child's involvement in sports. Mainly, I'm here to discuss with you why you should have your children involved in multiple sports rather than have them specializing in just one. I'm going to start off by mentioning some of the detriments that specialization can have and why you should avoid it, and then I'll go into why you should have your child involved in multiple sports. One is that specialization can lead to adult inactivity. Ohio State conducted a study on athletes who specialized in one sport and found that those children who specialized early in a single sport had higher rates of adult physical inactivity, and this can lead to a sedentary lifestyle, which can lead to obesity. This, along with other risks that can come from being overweight, can cause some major health problems. Another factor is injury. According to a study of young athletes, those who specialize in a single sport are 70 to 93% more likely to be injured than those who play multiple sports. After speaking with Martin Cadell, an owner of a major athletic training and physical therapy institute, Action Sports Medicine, he stated that a large percent of the athletes that come in are those who have played only a single sport. This information was gathered from the paperwork that is required to fill out when you come into Action Sports Medicine. They ask how many sports you participate in, and after compiling the data from many athletes, they have found that more than 60% of the athletes that come in are those who only play a single sport. So rather than expose your child to this increased chance of injury, why not have them play one or more other sports? Another problem with specialization is that it can end in an athlete becoming burnt out on the activity due to the stress caused by getting no breaks from the activity. If you only focus on your performance in, say, baseball, if you are in a slump that has lasted all the fall, going into the spring you will be discouraged, when this time could have been spent playing basketball or football or both. Then going into the spring baseball season, you would be itching to get out there rather than hesitant to step up to the plate. Now I will continue with information regarding benefits of multiple sport participation. The first and most obvious reason to have your children involved in multiple sports is because research shows that athletes who play more than one sport have better overall motor and athletic development, longer playing careers, and increased confidence. Another reason is that multiple sport athletes exhibit a higher level of decision making and pattern recognition when compared to those who specialize in one. Also, an enhanced sense of creativity. All of these are qualities that coaches look for in athletes. If your child possesses all of these qualities that playing multiple sports can provide, then a lot of college coaches will be more likely to show interest in your child. Another big reason is that the majority of college athletes come from a multi sport background. In 2013, the American Medical Society for Sports Medicine conducted a survey of college athletes, and the results were very convincing. Of the college athletes that participated in the survey, 88% of them have been involved in multiple sports as children. Also, Urban Meyer, a premier college football coach who just won the national championship, released a bar graph breaking down his recruits into two categories: multi-sport athletes and football-only athletes. Of the 47 athletes he has recruited while at Ohio State University, only 5 of them specialized in a single sport. These are two prime examples of multiple sport participation going into high school and the athlete benefiting from it. If Urban Meyer, one of the best college football coaches there is, recruits this way, there are surely others that do just the same. College coaches love to watch the athletes they are pursuing playing another sport because they can see your athleticism as well as how you react in all kinds of situations involved in sports. Also, many of the highest performing athletes in all of major sports participated in multiple sports. So if you believe that you can't go pro unless you specialize, then you are wrong. Some of the best athletes in the world, such as LeBron James, Russell Wilson, and Tom Brady, were multi-sport athletes, all the way up to high school and even college. So there are clear examples that it is possible. And in some rare cases, for example, Deion Sanders and Bo Jackson have played multiple sports at the professional level, even at the same time. So there's no excuses that they need to focus on one sport. Yes, there is time used in these other sports that could be being spent honing skills specific to their main sport, but the benefits they will gain from playing other sports are more than worth the little time lost. Playing multiple sports can majorly affect your child in school as well. The first way is in overall socialization skills. Being involved in multiple sports means being part of multiple teams, which means having a lot of teammates. This means that your child will have to have relationships with many other children. This will help to improve their overall ability to interact with other children as well as adults. This will help your child to make lifelong friends. Many athletes, including myself, can attest to this fact. Many lifelong friends are made and met through sports, and playing multiple sports means that there are more chances for this to take place. This will benefit them through their entire life. Another benefit off the field is in the classroom. It's demonstrated by a study conducted by the National Federation of State High School Associations, or the NFHS, who is the ruling body over many states' high school sports. The study showed that students who are involved in multiple sports turned in better grades than those who are not on average. The GPA of a student athlete is 2.84, and the average GPA of those not involved in athletics was 2.68. Although this difference seems small, many colleges and college coaches will look favorably on a higher GPA. Why wouldn't you want your child to do better in school? This sets a good foundation for their entire life. Even if they don't go big time with athletics, they will have school to fall back on. This ensures that they do not put all their eggs in one basket, so theoretically they have two chances at success, one in sports and the second in the classroom. Playing sports also promotes a higher ability to focus, whether it be in school on their work, at home on their chores, or in the future at their place of work. This is useful for them in every aspect of life. Also, when children are involved in more than one sport, they get used to a hectic, busy, on-the-go lifestyle. This experience with this can help them down the road in life in similar situations, such as starting a family, working your first job, or going to college. So finally, parents, although it may be more stressful, time-consuming, or challenging for you yourself, think of all the benefits your child will receive, not just in sports, but also in life in general. I know that you probably have your doubts. I bet you're thinking right now about all the things that could go wrong with having your children play multiple sports and how hard it'll be, like injury, fatigue, losing time that could be better spent, and how tired you will get driving them around everywhere and sitting through games and practices. But I beg you to reconsider and try at least one single year of having them play multiple sports. Just remember all the information I have presented to you and all the good things that will come to your child. Thank you for attending. I hope I have presented you with enough information to convince you not to have your child specialize in one sport and allow them to play many.